How do prohibited parties lists impact export controls? Imagine trying to send a package overseas and discovering you cannot send it to certain people or companies. That's what prohibited parties lists do in export controls. They are lists maintained by the government to identify entities that are restricted from receiving exports or related services. These lists include individuals, companies, organizations, and even entire countries that pose risks to national security or foreign policy. When a business wants to export goods, technology, or services, they must check these lists first. If a party is on one of these lists, the business cannot proceed with the transaction without special permission from the government. This is called obtaining an export license. Not following these rules can lead to hefty fines or even criminal charges. These lists cover a wide range of parties. Some are involved in weapons proliferation or terrorism. Others are under economic sanctions or embargoes. Different government agencies maintain different lists. For example, the Department of Commerce has the Entity List and Denied Persons List. The Department of State keeps the Debarred Parties List. The Treasury Department manages the Specially Designated Nationals List. Each list has its own rules for inclusion, so companies need to be aware of all relevant lists. These lists are updated regularly, sometimes daily. Foreign policy and security concerns change often, so businesses must perform ongoing screening. This means checking all partners, customers, and transactions throughout the entire export process. It's not a one-time task. The impact extends beyond direct exports. These lists also restrict re-exports, which is when a product is sent from one foreign country to another. They also cover deemed exports, which happen when controlled technology is shared with foreign nationals inside the United States. Even financial transactions related to exports can be affected. From a legal standpoint, companies must have strong compliance programs. This includes training staff, using screening software, and creating internal policies. If a company unknowingly exports to a prohibited party, they risk legal trouble and damage to their reputation. In sectors like research and higher education, these lists influence employment and collaboration decisions. Universities must verify that foreign researchers or partners are not on these lists. Engaging with prohibited parties can violate export laws and lead to penalties. In essence, these lists act as a safeguard, preventing exports to entities that could threaten national security or violate foreign policy goals. Following these rules is mandatory. It involves systematic screening, obtaining licenses when needed, and continuous monitoring. This process helps companies stay compliant, avoid penalties, and support good corporate governance. It also ensures that export activities are lawful and aligned with government policies.